going on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we're taking a look at the WWE Mattel Legends Series 25 Bret the Hitman Hart. So if you watch my video review on Legends 25, Psycho Sid and Rick Rude, I said in that video I would not be picking up Bret Hart or Justin Hawk Bradshaw. And I guess I lied. I'm a little weak here when it comes to figures. I walked into Target, I saw a fresh case of Bret Hart on the shelves, and I was like, man, I try to convince myself. I like the pinks seem to be a different color from the torso and the lower crotch piece and the legs. Like, I don't need this. The wrist tape is a little bit of a different pink. But man, it just looks so clean. I don't know, something about Bret Hart figures. Like, I buy them, then I'm like, why do I need this? Like, they're so similar. They're just repainted versions of, what was it, the Elite 94? I had both versions, same head. And I'm just like, do I need these? And it's... yes, I do need them because it's Bret Hart, right? The figure does look really, really good in packaging. So I caved. I got them. We're going to do a review. You know what? As a collector, like, I really try to stand by my rules, but it's just so hard. Again, this is exclusive to Target. That is the only place you're going to find the Legends figure. This is based off of WrestleMania 9 when Hulk Hogan interfered after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart and Hulk Hogan walked out the WWF champion at the time. You'll see the WWE Legends logo here in the corner. Bret Hitman Hart nameplate here at the bottom. On the side, you'll see the image of Bret Hart. Series 25 at the bottom. Same image on the other side. If you guys like to take a pause here, you can take a look at the stats and the read up again, the other figures in the way. I'm holding strong. I'm not getting Justin Hawk Bradshaw. It looked really good. I had it in hand. I said, no. You're just going to go home with Bret. Even that one, you kind of went back on your word. But let's get this figure out of the packaging. Let's see if this was worth the purchase. All right, so here we go. We got the Hitman out of the packaging. Let's take a look at all the accessories that are included. So you will get a set of fist hands for your Bret Hart, as well as your open hands for him to do his pose when he comes down the ring. You also do get a set of mic open holding hands that come with the figure. You get the Winged Eagle Championship belt, as well as a set of shades over here. This is a new kind of like paint coloring on it. I guess it's supposed to look a little more reflective. I do actually appreciate the effort. Still looks a little off, but getting closer, I think. We did see this with the most recent Monday Night Wars Ultimate Edition Bret, and that had the kind of sticker on there, and every time you slid it through the hair, it just kind of like wrinkled it a little bit. So I do appreciate that they're going that little extra effort here to give us something different with this Bret. You do get the Winged Eagle title again if you guys want to look at it, the nice vac finish. I like this belt. I think we're eventually going to get a retooled version, maybe it'll look not as flat. We'll see what they do, because they did just do that, redo the belt with Rick Rude. But again, the glasses are removable. This is the same head that we've seen quite a few times now. It's on the Ringside Collectibles Defining Moments. I believe it's the Elite 94 Bret Hart. And that's pretty much what this is. It's just a repainted version of those figures. You will see, this is, again, based on WrestleMania 9. He's got the kind of like darker pink attire with the white trim here. You can see, I guess I was wrong, because it may have been the lighting when I took a look at this figure in the packaging. I thought the pink was just like different colors throughout, but it looks to be pretty close. I mean, you can see maybe the pants and the legs are a little darker than the torso because it's painted. You will see the painted torso here. Going around the back, the Hitman logo with a nice white trim. Do you like it? You can see the designs here on the side. The hearts here on the front. Mine looks clean as it's going to be with the white paint on Mattel action figure. I feel like sometimes it's just really hard to capture perfection with that. You'll see it does have the star on the boots with the pink and the gray laces. That looks really nice. The new boot mode looks really good for the Bret Hart figures. Looks pretty solid if you ask me. And I still think this is probably one of their best head sculpts of Bret. Haven't quite got the likeness. You can see it looks a little odd here. Mine has like black paint coming down the front. I don't like that. It looks like they got makeup on the front of his like head, or he's like kind of like painting in his hair or something to fix that hairline. So I hope it's just mine, but I really don't like how that actually turned out. And one thing I will say is, how naked do Bret Hart figures feel without the jacket, right? Like, I know they can only include so much, but man, to include the entrance jacket really would put above. I mean, we saw with the Defining Moments figure way back when. And I guess for Legends mainline $22 release, we're not going to see that, unfortunately. I think the jacket he wore during this event was similar to the original Ultimate Edition Bret Hart we got, with the kind of like silver on the side here. I don't know if he had the frills on top. I don't really remember off the top of my head, but you can kind of go back on the tape and take a look at that. But if you guys want to go through some quick articulation, not much movement at the head, goes down only about that much. We'll go fully around again. The hair might get in the way just a little bit. Arms do go around, no problem. There is a bicep cut. They also do go in and out. Double jointed pinless elbows. The hands do rotate and hinge. Ab crunch, pretty good on mine. I hate to move them when they're painted torsos because they tend to chip, so be careful. Waist articulation is pretty good. Let's see how he is with the legs. Kicks up. I got the bounce back on this one. This is a little stiff here. Let's see the other leg. Same thing. The splits, he's very stiff on my end as far as this figure goes. There is a thigh cut. The double jointed, I believe these are pinless because they are stiff, and yes, they are pinless legs. There is a boot cut. Again, it is the new boot articulation, which will rock side to side and go up and down. I love these new boots so much. I feel like that's the innovation we're going to see from Mattel, but joints wise, he is very stiff. Starting off our Bret Hart comparisons, on the left we have the Elite 94 that we have mentioned quite a few times within this video review. We also have the Ringside Collectibles Defining Moments exclusive Bret Hart here on the right. For some Ultimate Edition comparisons, on the left we have the Monday Night Wars Ultimate Edition Bret Hart. I did swap the head out. You'll see the hairline. I think this is why they painted it black, was to fill it out a little more. This kind of gave him that big forehead syndrome, so I kind of get what they're going with now, but it doesn't look the best on the figure. I just feel like we need this maybe retooled then if they're going to use it, because I feel like this is probably the best Bret head that we've gotten. We also have the Target Ultimate Edition Legends figure here on the right. This is why I was hesitant to buy this Bret Hart. I feel like we've just gotten so many pink attires. Now seeing them side by side, you can see it's a kind of a different color pink, a lot darker. I still like this version better with the Royal Rumble gear, but another version of Bret here. And with this being a WrestleMania 9 Bret Hart figure, it'd be nice to bring in his counterparts from that match at WrestleMania. So we have the Ultimate Edition Yokozuna here on the left. Like how much bigger he is than this Legends Bret Hart. On the right, this is a custom Ultimate Edition WrestleMania 9 Hulk Hogan that I had put together. Looks pretty good. And again, he is a lot bigger than this Bret as the Ultimate scale, a little more on the taller side. If you guys have enjoyed this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Help me grow this channel to 10,000 subs and help me achieve my goal. Let me know all your thoughts down below on this brand new Legends 25 set. Will you be looking to add it to your collection, or will you be passing? Also, please turn on those notification bells. Stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my channel. So we have the other Legends that I have in my collection from this wave. Rick Rude does not have the proper new updated World Championship belt for the WCW title. That is currently on one of my Ultimate Edition custom Sting figures, so just in case you were wondering. So let's go ahead and talk about this Bret Hart figure. Is it worth the purchase? I'll be honest, I do like it now that I have it in hand. I like the pink is different. It's a lot darker of a pink. From WrestleMania 9, I do appreciate the effort on the glasses to kind of have like a glossier tint where they're not kind of like that decal that's getting kind of stuck or smudged when you try to put on the head. I do even appreciate that they painted this head a little bit, even though it looks weird. I get what they were trying to go with. They were trying to make that forehead not as wide or as large as it was prior with the older head sculpt and on the other figures. But is it needed for your collection? I know, we just got so many Bret Hart figures, and I feel like the Ultimates are just superior, in my opinion. I feel like the Elite Bret Harts always feel naked without a jacket. So I have an extra jacket from a Defining Moments figure. They were really cheap last Black Friday sale there at Ringside Collectibles. So I bought a bunch just for the jacket and the head to swap on Bret's, because I really did enjoy this head. I feel like this kind of puts it over the top, even though it's not accurate. His jacket is more so like the Ultimate Edition, going back to look at some pictures of it, but that has the interchangeable arm feature, so I don't, you'd have to crack the torso for that to really work here. But I wish we could find a way to kind of like really plus up these Bret's. Like, I feel like we keep getting them and he doesn't have the jacket. So I guess long-winded question, is it worth the purchase? I don't think so. I think there are better Bret's. I feel like the articulation is a little stiff on him too. That's kind of a sticking point, but at least you get the Winged Eagle title, different set of pink. I really do love how these boots look aesthetically with the new added articulation or the new kind of style design. So let's rank this, even though we don't have Justin Hawk Bradshaw. We'll go our top three. So at number 3, I'm probably going to go Bret Hart out of this set. I think, like I said, it's nice. It looks cool in hand. It looks great in packaging. That pink is very different. Comes with a Winged Eagle title. 3 of these figures all come with belts, but he's going to be at the bottom, if you ask me. At number 2, and I'm going to go for this reason, because he's missing his tattoo. I missed this during my review, and Mattel admitted during an interview on a podcast of the Case Fresh podcast, if you guys haven't checked it out. Steve Owers said they just forgot to include the anchor tattoo on his arm, and that's why it was omitted, which kind of stinks. I totally blanked out and didn't notice it during my review, so I'm letting you guys know now here. There is no running change coming. He's going to have the tattoo missing on the, I believe it's his right arm. But the tights on this figure look really nice, very toyetic. There's a chase version too, which I actually have seen in stores. Looks pretty nice. And you get that brand new WCW World Heavyweight Championship belt. Really a plus. I will say that figure is just, he's not big enough. He's too skinny, right? His torso could be bigger. His arms could be bigger. So that's probably my biggest complaint outside the tattoo missing. I think my favorite figure from this set is without a doubt Psycho Sid. Just looks really nice. Another thing I learned from a few other collectors, I forgot who told me, there is a variant. So I have the darker hair variant Sid. There is a lighter hair version, which now I'm going to have to track down. One of them I'm going to keep in my kind of like new gen-ish or kind of like mid-90s display shelf, and I'm going to put the other one on the WCW display shelf, so at least I'll have two Sids with a little variations here, so cannot wait to find that in the wild. So be on the lookout. A dark and light hair variant. I don't know which is where, but I've seen a ton of the dark hair, so we'll see. Maybe the lighter hair is a little more rare, but hope you guys have enjoyed this video review. Before you guys go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. Thank you again for your continued support and tuning in. I'll catch you all in the next video review.